Theory 6 at Centralia College. I'm glad you've decided to join us. This quarter's class is going to be quite similar in format to the previous 2 quarters classes, and most of you are continuing on from Music Theory 4 and 5, so I'm not going to go into a great deal of detail about how to navigate this course. I will include the previous 2 quarters navigation videos here also in case you need a refresher, but today I just want to go over what's going to be different this quarter. Not much, but there are going to be a few things, and I hope you will enjoy this quarter, which goes into all the way from the end of last quarter when we were talking about sonata form into the current day musical trends of composers, living composers, and what people are doing now. So it should be a lot to cover and really exciting information. The policies for this class haven't changed. It's still the same in terms of late work, participation, and all of that. But one thing that has changed is the format of just one group of assignments. So I'm going to just go ahead and go into the assignments and walk you through the one thing that is going to be just a little bit different this quarter. So last quarter and the quarter before that, you may recall that you had a bunch of oral skills inquisitive quizzes, and this quarter we're not going to be using inquisitive for our oral skills quizzes. Instead, we will be accessing quizzes directly through Canvas. And so right here it says oral skills quizzes, and unlike the theory homework and the theory quizzes and the oral skills quizzes you did in the previous 2 quarters, you will not be navigating to any outside tool to take these quizzes. Right now this quiz is locked, but were it open, I would be able to access it right now. For the most part, your quizzes will be available for quite a while. You can see this first quiz is going to be available from April 1st until April 15th, so that's about 2 weeks. And you won't have any time limit in terms of how long you can take on them. You will get a couple of attempts, so it's not really that different in terms of how likely you are to be successful from the previous oral skills inquisitives. It's just going to be a little more in-depth. You'll be listening to some longer examples, answering some multiple choice, doing some short dictation, and submitting that, kind of like the other quizzes you've taken for class. Otherwise, just a few reminders. Remember that you can contact me by sending me a message using your Canvas inbox, or you can call me in my office. My phone number is on the syllabus. It is 623-8487. That's area code 360-623-8487. You can still always contact eLearning for issues with Canvas and Norton for issues with your textbook. I encourage you to get in touch with me if you have any questions at all. And of course, remember that you earn points on your discussions for asking questions, so that's a great place to ask questions if you have them, and get some points too while you're at it. We still have modules, and as you'll see, one module in particular for this course is quite lengthy, and that is the Chapter 40 module. Your textbook doesn't go into that much detail with living composers, and so I decided to provide you with a large list of really wonderful videos of some important living composers. A few of these may be deceased, but mostly living or recently living composers, talking about their work or talking about composing. I think it's great for you to have an opportunity to become more aware of what people are doing or have been doing in the past 50 years, and to maybe get inspired to compose your own music. Otherwise, like I said, just get in touch if you have any questions, and I'm really looking forward to having you all in class this quarter.